Yes. This we can write this augmented matrix. After writing this augmented matrix, that is by bringing this augmented matrix to the reduced echelon form, we can obtain the solution here. That is by keeping the first row and by adjusting, you can bring it to you can obtain the solution. That is A is equal to, that is the solution will be 0.33 and B is equal to minus 1.33 as we had discussed earlier. The same method, you can find the solution like this. And C is equal to 2. Now you substitute this in the general equation of the parabola. Therefore, y is equal to ax square 0.3 x square plus b, that is minus 1.33 x plus c2. And this is the general equation of the parabola. Now, to find the least square error of this, to find the least square error, you know the formula. The least square error is where error is gamma p minus ax naught the square. So first, let us find ax naught into b. Ax naught is equal to, you know the A matrix. A matrix is 9 minus 3 1 O minus 2 1 0 0 1 1 1 1. And this is A matrix, and the X dot matrix is, that is ABC. We obtained the ABC value now. Therefore, 0.33 minus 1.33, C value is 2. Now you multiply this 2 here. By multiplying this, you can obtain the solution. That is by taking the first row and multiplying with the second. That is by taking the first row and multiplying with this column here. Okay, the solution you are getting here is 9. And by taking the second row and multiplying with this column here is 6. By taking the third row and multiplying with this column here, it is 2. By taking the fourth row and multiplying with this column here, it is 1. And this is ax naught. And next is, you know, the value of b. Now, to find the matrix value here, that is b minus ax naught. B minus ax naught is, you know, that b matrix is 9, 6, 2, 1 minus a into x naught. A into x naught is 9, 6, 2. So by subtracting this, the corresponding elements here, we're getting it as 0, 0, 0, 0. And this is the least square error of this vector. Therefore, it becomes gamma p minus ax naught square is, and it is the second problem as well. And the third one, that is, suppose you may have the equation like this, that is, you may have the question in the form of matrix. Question will be like this: find the least square solution to find least square solution to this y plus z is equal to 1. Y plus z is equal to. Yes, we asked you to find the least square solution to the system of equation. Here you are having system of equation. Now, First, let us find whether it has solution or normal. For that, let us write this in the matrix form. That is, the capital A is equal to D, E, and coefficient of I 2 minus 1, Z 1, 0, minus 1, and the x vector x is equal to x, y, z, and the B matrix B is equal to the right hand side 1, 2, 2, 1. And this is the matrix form, and it becomes the system of equation that is Ax is equal to. Now, let us find whether it has solution or not, right? Ordinary method. Therefore, use the row echelon form to find the solution for this system of equation. We write the argumented matrix of this. The argumented matrix is 1, 2, 3, minus 1, 0, 2, 1, minus 1, 12, 2, and B is the right hand side 1, 2, 2. It is approximately is equal to, it's the first row 1, 2, 1. By taking the first row, you have to make the second row first non-zero element as 0, third row first non-zero element as 0, and fourth row first non-zero element as 0. Therefore, to make the second row first non-zero element as 0, you have to adjust it as row 2 minus 3 into row 1. Therefore, 3 minus 3 is 0. Minus 1 minus of 3 into 2 minus 6. Therefore, minus 7. 0 minus 3 minus 3. 2 minus 3 minus 1. And row 3 should be replaced by row 3 minus 2 into row 1. 2 minus 2 0. 1 minus 2. Therefore, 1 minus 4 is minus 3. Minus 1 minus 2, therefore minus 3, 2 minus 2, that is 0. And for row 4 should be replaced by row 4 minus row 1. Therefore 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 2 0, 2 minus 1 1, 1 minus 1 0. Now for the next step, let us pick the first two rows as it is. 1, 2, 1. 0, minus 7, minus 3, minus 1. With taking this, you have to make this element as 0 by adjusting. Therefore, row 3 should be replaced by 7 into row 3 minus 3 into row 2. Therefore, it becomes 0, 0, 7 into 3. 7 into 3, that is 21. 21 minus 21 minus 21 minus of this one minus into minus plus 9. Minus 21 plus 9, that is minus 21 plus 9. It becomes 9 means minus 11, minus 11, minus 12, minus 12. And this one 7 into row 3, therefore it becomes 0, minus of this one, therefore minus into minus plus, therefore 3. And the third row, already it is 0, therefore you don't need to adjust it, you keep it as it is. Now, you have to fix the first 3 rows as it is. 1, 2, 1, 1, 0, minus 7, minus 3, minus 1, 0, 0, minus 12, 3, Now by taking the third row, that is you have to make the last row first non-zero element as 0. That is you have to make this element as 0. For that, row 4 should be replaced by 12 into row 4 plus row 3. Therefore 0, 0, 0, 12 into row 3. Therefore it is 3. Now that is you take in the last row. That is, you know that the first column is coefficient of A, coefficient second column is coefficient of B, third column is coefficient of C. Therefore, it is 0 into A plus 0 into B plus 0 into C is equal to 3. Suppose you are having 0 is equal to 3, which is not equal to. Therefore, 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 the given system of equation, the given system has no solution. Therefore, you have to write this, you have to find a solution for this by least square method. You know the least square method. For the least square method, that is using the first, you have to find the normal equation. The normal equation is, you know, the formula that is A transpose A of X is equal to A transpose B. Using this, you can obtain the solution. That is, this already we have discussed, therefore, let us conclude with this. That is, you'll be getting the answer. That is, you have to compute A transpose A from the A matrix, and you have to compute A transpose into B from the A matrix, and the B matrix is given. And using this, you can find the solution from the least square method. Thanks.